Right, I'll see you later. So warm up done. I say warm up. I mean, it was a 2-hour ride. We got caught up in catching up with some people I actually haven't seen in a year since the last National Hill Climb Championships. Lots of support. See people out chalking the road already. There's a chap out there doing an Everest. I did a couple of reps of him, and so did he's had lots of support actually, which is really good. He started at 3 a.m. this morning, and he's probably got another 2 or 3 hours left. I haven't really done any efforts. I just sort of played it by ear, rode for 2 hours, and then didn't really feel the need. I feel very fresh. I feel like just a good warm up in the morning would probably be enough. So I've just ended up riding, with nearly 200 watt normalized, which is generally what I would do for a steady social ride. Where are we? There we are. Yeah. $364. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. North down here. Look at the merch. Merchandise.
Oh my gosh. So the food trucks are going to be like here at the HQ. So that's what I believe.
So before and after the presentation, they'll be
We didn't bring our bell.
If whoever's racing will be.
We forgot about it. We could have brought it.
Hello. Hi.
Are they free?
They're free. How are you doing?
Good.
How are you? I'm manning your
They're amazing.
So great.
It'll really stand out, won't it?
You have to buy a t-shirt.
Oh, we have to?
How much is the t-shirt?
20 quid. Bargain.
Oh, I didn't bring my wallet.
I've got my wallet.
Well, if there's any free left over at the end, you know. Get a size that will fit both of us ideally.
What is she?
Oh, I can. Look, a medium will fit us both.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Let's have a medium.
Not together though, we're not.
Can wear it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Do you want a moon cowbell? How much are the cowbells?
Cowbells are £5.
What is that photo of John? I mean, John McBowman's tips. big and blowing. And there's lots of signs everywhere to tell you which way to go. Because cyclists need to be told where to go. Well, we've settled into the hotel. We're staying at a Travelodge, which has about 400 rooms. So I think all 400 of the competitors are all staying at this hotel. So there's there's literally just like loads of bikes going through reception. I think the staff have probably had enough of the freewheel sounds by now. Now it's time to relax. And to be honest, I am quite relaxed. I think last year I put a lot of weight and pressure on myself to win. And to be honest, there really was no pressure from elsewhere. It was on myself. I still enjoyed the process, but because the result, the ending was bittersweet, I didn't really enjoy, afterwards. And looking back on it, it didn't really bring me a lot of enjoyment. And I didn't want that this year. And I was in two minds about whether or not to do this British Hill Climb Championship. I wanted to get that enjoyment back, and I wanted to say to myself that it's not always about the result. Lots of you came up to me today and said, obviously it'd be great to see me at the top step of the podium, but I've tried to sort of just shake it off and say, like, I'm just here to race my best, and I've not put the pressure on myself to try and, you know, win or podium. The result is, like, I couldn't care less actually what the result would be. I'm very relaxed about it. And I think it might actually help me get a very good performance out. I'm preempting it. I do feel like I'm quite refreshed, and I feel like a coiled spring ready to go tomorrow, which is a good sign, I think, for such a short climb, because I've not really had the best results on short climbs, actually, especially at a National Hill Climb Championship. But anyway, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Brought the bikes in. I brought 2 bikes with me this time. I usually only bring one. So I've got one to warm up on, which is the gravel bike, and then obviously the race bike, the O2 VAM. But the gravel bike I might put on the turbo, or I might take it out and go for a ride. The first rider is off at 10 AM. And I'm off about 1:30. I'm one of the last riders off, and that's what generally happens at these events. So you'll always tend to have like the faster riders going off last. It doesn't always happen. You do get like a couple of outliers in the middle there, but usually we'll set off towards the back. And the wind tomorrow looks like it's going to start to pick up, so it could be a headwind which starts to influence the race a little bit and extend the length of the climb. Because the climb is only 1 kilometre at about 10%, 1.1 kilometre, 10%, with very little changes in gradient. But apart from that, there's nothing left to do other than get a good night's sleep. And I'm sure everybody, well, like the people I met today, talking about how, you know, they're really excited for their first national championship. Some people are, you know, coming back for their, you know, 5th or 10th national championship, and they're looking forward to you know, bettering their position or winning their category or whatever it may be. So I hope everyone gets a good night's sleep. Well, everyone that's sleeping in the travel lodge anyway, because they're nearly all sleeping, yeah.
I think the car comes out off work. Just how many crisps do you produce here, and where do they end up?
Well, we can make up to 300,000 packs of crisps a day here. So quite a lot of crisps. There you go. Should we say we've got a crate full?
Yeah.
Ingredients and sauces. I want that even still a bit sharper.
That's a real treat.
Look who cropped up on my Facebook memory this morning from 5 years ago. I've arrived at the start. Literally, it's like 20 meters just up there. We're going to walk to it now. The first rider's not off for another 45 minutes. Been very lucky because some very nice person in the community has offered me a chance to stay in their private road almost, and essentially like right next to the start line. So the power of the community, I'm very grateful. It saves a lot of stress. Where the road is closed, just there, they've got the Wahoo boys setting up some static rollers, and then the start line is just here. So if you wanted to, you could actually warm up down there, roll 100 meters up here and straight to your start time.
Good luck, buddy, lad.
Hey, thank you.
Morning, you alright?
Good.
You okay?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting one, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit mental. Do you mind if I record?
No, not
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, just found Ed. Laverack. Who?
Yeah, this would be very similar to like the steeper section of the struggle.
Yeah.
It's a good tarmac here.
Yeah. Slippy now.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit slippery actually. It's alright. Gain enough momentum. Won't be worried about slipping. And then straight.
Right,
Early.
very early, yeah.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Too bad, Charlie.
You alright?
Yeah.
What time's your start? Or your numbers?
Yeah, underneath. 10:16. I'm a bit like you. I like the longer climbs.
That's why I think for me I'm going to go quite hard at the bottom, because I know if I get everything out there'll be no second guessing afterwards.
So,
yeah, you too, man.
Good one.
Good luck, dear.
Thank you. Cheers. She's a legend.
She is. She's
Some of you will know her as Sharon. She does an awful lot for cycling up here in the northeast, and she was the one that actually broke the news to me that I won on in 2019. So, yeah. Thank you. Cheers. I've upgraded. I've gone up in the world. Muller rice, not tinned. OGs for the channel will know that I was eating it out of a tin a couple of years ago. Rice pudding, cream rice, is really good. That's really tasty as well. But I've got an emergency Coke as well, so this might come in handy at some point during the morning. Still got 3 hours until my start time, but I can start to hear now people cheering on the climb, because it's only a couple of 100 meters up there where, you know, the most die-hard fans are standing, and they're making a racket. Cowbells, pots and pans, like shouting, horns, you name it. They're all up there on that climb, and I can hear it echoing down this road. It never gets any easier, I tell you that. I've been doing this for a long time now, not hill climbing necessarily, but I've been lucky enough to do races where, like in the Tour of Britain and elsewhere, where there's a lot of cheering for some very high profile bike riders, and yeah, this is actually like the closest you get to being a professional athlete, a professional cyclist. The type of cheering you get, the type of atmosphere you get, it is incredible. And Charlie's going to be headed up there and taking it all in for you, hopefully. Looking forward to seeing that myself.
I'm jealous.
What, with one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that. Still want to shout it. Any excuse to shout at people.
Exactly.
You've done far, haven't you?
Yeah, South Wales. 10 hours of travel on Friday. It's all right.
Wow, I hope you have a nice time.
Thank you. Part of the fun, isn't it?
Keep on looking like, come on, keep it up.
Oh my gosh.
Approaching now, number 3. Make some noise for Jonathan. Come on, Jonathan, you're almost at the top line. Get them off the pumping, get them legs pumping. Come on, Jonathan, you're almost there. Last push. Come on, Martin, you're almost there. What a finish. Over the top in the big ring. That's the only ring he had. John Bowman, good job! 365. I'm on the right side. Swim it. Look, lights on. Wrong. Back. Couldn't find it. Numbers on, chips on. Up on. Thank you. Seconds. Good luck. Up. Slightly to the right. 20. Cool. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 30 seconds. Go away, great start. Good start, Ed.
Come on, Ed! Come on, Ed! Go!
Start to make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get him a cheer. Here he comes. Fast and furious towards the line. Come on, Dave. Between 264, we've got Ed Laverack next. One of the favourites for today. Hear that like that now. Let's sing the cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make the noise right.
It was a signature on the bike. How did you find that, Ed? How's that?
I enjoyed it just as I was coming across the line.
Yeah, good. Well done. Congratulations. Have you done anything to the bike, especially for today?
Not especially for today. I mean, so we're running the same setup I have been for most of the year. Small changes going to the 1x chainring, which is a 44 tooth, which some people said it might be too big, but it's like perfect middle ground between big ring and small ring. Gives you really something to push against, which feels better than a smaller gear. And then I run the GP 5000 TTs, and I run them with tubolitos. We were running about 70 PSI today, so not super low, not high either, but there was a little bit of water on the course, so something to think about is great.
Like 320. Yeah. 325. I don't know. How you do, right? My time wasn't like amazing, but I got everything out. That was amazing. No, nothing all these. Like, really nice to see tomorrow. Thank you. Well, it's over for another year. You wouldn't even have thought that we just finished the Hill Climb Championship. It's completely empty now, nearly. They work fast. These last ramps were really cruel. My game plan was, executed, but I wanted to treat it like an all-out 3-minute test, and the only way to do that is to set off hard at the bottom and completely empty myself, and that's what I did. New personal best power for 3 to 3.5 minutes. 500 watts normalized, I think it was, so pretty much 500 watts average. That's probably a 10 or 15 watt personal best, so I can't complain about that one bit. It was incredible to see a new National Hill Climb champion crowned, so congratulations Harry Mack, who also has his own YouTube channel. I shared a couple of reps of this climb yesterday with him, and we were chatting about it, and we can learn a lot from his casual, laid-back approach to his performances, but he executes them with professionalism, even if I think he's a character, shall we say. He enjoys relaxing and taking the race as it comes, but still very professional in his performance. KOM's going. Harry's KOM isn't going to last very long. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. That's it for another year for hill climbing. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, and we'll see you next time.